Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at a message that is meant to reach you right now. Before we begin, I just want to let you know about the different types of ways you can pick your piles. If you prefer to pick them using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp to that down in the description box, which will take you straight to the part of the introduction where we shuffle your zodiac signs and find out in which of the piles they will fall under. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your intuition, then there are two ways in which you can do that in today's reading, either by picking the upmost card from the 4 decks, or through the crystals at the top of the decks as well. I just want to also mention another thing. When I was picking the Page of Pentacles, which was my intention to set as the card that you pick from in today's reading, I found the Page of Pentacles in each deck. And then in the last deck, since it's the Shuffle Tarot, it has everything shuffled, I saw a Court card, and it seems like mindlessly I assumed that it's the Page of Pentacles, and I set everything. And then before beginning the reading, I was like, hey, that's the King of Wands. And I was like, well, everything is set. The crystals are set. Perhaps it's just meant to be. So I just left it like that. Right. So if you prefer to pick your piles using your crystals, let me introduce them to you. For pile number 1, you have the beautiful cherry quartz. For pile number 2, you have the beautiful blue agate. For pile number 3, you have, you have the bloodstone. So beautiful. And for pile number 4, you have the beautiful Mookaite Jasper. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to. You feel the one or the ones that you feel most drawn to. Please feel free to pick more than one pile in case you feel drawn to them. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times, and I will see you in your readings. Also, in a moment, I am about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. And if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video, take as much time as you need. And as mentioned, I will see you in your reading. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, this specific part of the introduction was created just for you. And to do that, I shuffle your zodiac signs in my bag really well. And in a moment, I will be drawing out 3 zodiac signs for each pile. Okay. One more time. Right, so let's get straight into it. For pile number 1, the signs are 1, 2, and 3. Taurus, Pisces, and Virgo. For pile number 2, the signs are Leo, Capricorn, and Libra. For pile number 3, the signs are Gemini, Aquarius, and Aries. As for pile number 4, the signs are Scorpio, Cancer, and Sagittarius. So, my dear soul family, these are the 4 piles and their association to each of the zodiac signs. Please feel free to pick your piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Also, if you prefer to pick your piles using another placement in your chart, of course, feel free to do that as well. And once you're ready, you will find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful cherry quartz. And this is the deck that we're using because some of you picked this deck through the Page of Pentacles. And if you've chosen this pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Taurus, Pisces, and Virgo. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you guys, please don't worry about it. It's simply another way for others to pick their piles as well. And they are not the official zodiacs of this pile. All right, so these are the oracle cards that we're using in today's reading. And we're taking a look at a message that is meant to reach you right now. So I believe this one as well as the one on top. Okay, so now let's take a look at your cards. You have Scorpion with danger, accident, and subterfuge. Okay, right. You have touch. It says connect to your senses to feel safe and grounded. Isn't this awesome? How the cards are like communicating so clearly. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the cards before we begin. You have the heart chakra with wisdom. And you have another heart chakra with growth. Awesome. This is awesome. I'm getting a strong message here. You also have Sagittarius, the explorer, with adventurous, distant places, free spirit, free spirit, clever, travel, philosophy, bold, blunt, impatient, argumentative, independent, ruler of the 9th house. Okay. And then you have Cancer with the caretaker. Loyalty, emotional depth, sympathetic, moody, tenacious, protective, nurturing, familial ties, hypersensitive sense of home, and ruler of the 4th house. Okay, so cool. Let's pull out your tarot cards so that we have the full message of what is that message that is meant to reach you right now. You have a lot of cards popping out, making it so easy to see what cards you're meant to have. So I'm seeing this one as well as this one. All right. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. Whoa. You have the 3 of Swords. I mean, it's pretty clear here. Right? You have the Hanged Man, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Very cool. I think I totally understand your message. You have the 5 of Cups and you have the 3 of Cups. So nice. Okay, so your message is very clear. It seems like at the moment you could be either going through something that you perceive as danger or that is actually dangerous or a difficult situation. But the reason I said seems like dangerous Because the Three of Swords, it's painful, for sure. You're afraid. But with the Three of Swords showing up, I feel like your guides are saying it's in your mind at this point. And I say this super respectfully. It could be like unpleasant, but dangerous, like the extremity, I would say, of it could be a construct of your mind. I'll tell you why. Because the Three of Swords is a card of the mind, actually. And it's more about pulling at the strings of your own heart. This is why I'm getting an understanding of, it's about, with the Sagittarius, it's about philosophy. It's about how you're thinking of something. That's why you have connect your senses and feel safe and grounded. No one can take from you the fact that it may not be easy. Absolutely. But the extremity of how you feel about it is what your guides are talking about in this situation. They are guiding you to center, to find your center again, and to take care of your heart and yourself. That is the most important thing. In fact, with the Hanged Man, I see an invitation to a pause. Take a pause to sit with the situation and to find calmness and tranquility. Finding discipline with the Queen of Swords and the Sagittarius. It's the mind, right? Sagittarius is like, yes, a free spirit, but it's like allowing your mind to think openly, but at the same time, it's also about philosophy. So which direction, like you can let your mind roam freely. And you must find a balance to that. Which direction, sorry, not the direction, which way you are letting your mind roam. And that is the concept of, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So if you're letting your mind roam to find solutions, that's awesome. But the how is, are you dwelling too much into believing, for example, that only the worst case scenario will happen? Is it okay to think of the worst case scenario, to take action and protect yourself from it? Absolutely. But to dwell in that place and forget about everything else and consume yourself there is the how. And you're being guided to pause with the Hanged Man. In fact, with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, you are being guided to have more fortitude, mental fortitude. Have the discipline to, I don't want to say control your mind, because this is inviting you to think freely, right? But if you're going to venture into an area of your mind that is making you afraid, have the discipline to not let your emotions run out of place, and thus you have the caretaker and to take care of yourself, because obviously you're going through something that may not be easy at all, and so this is why you are being guided towards discipline of mind, to either have the discipline to choose better thoughts that would take care of you at the moment. Or if you sometimes need to go to a place that is scary, to have the discipline to only stay there to take care of yourself. Like, right, are these things scaring me? Let me take a piece of paper and a pen and write down exactly what course of actions I need to take in case such a thing happens. And then guard yourself and take yourself back to care and nurture. Because it looks to me like if you take care of your heart, which is the most important thing, your emotions, how you feel, you will experience a different course of action. Things may be dying out at the moment. They may look like it's not going to work out, but really with the fortitude of mind and having a more balanced way of thinking, more mental strength, not allowing yourself to crumble emotionally, to take good care of your emotions and say, hey, it's going to be great. It's okay. Let's do what is necessary for things to work out great. But in the meantime, we're not going to dwell in areas that might really scare us and disappoint us or make us feel weaker. And so the wisdom here is to take care of your heart and take care of yourself, because that's the most important thing. And you can see with growth that whatever isn't working now, with your mental strength and balanced heart chakra, will grow in a much stronger way. It's almost miraculous how it's going to happen. And this is why you're being guided to truly take care of your inner self, and the outer self will take care of itself. And you can see that, you know, the what is it called? The pose of the Hanged Man is, if you know, the same pose of the World card, who's a beautiful woman standing in this position, and the World card is about something ending. So maybe something looks like it's gonna hang there for a long time, but in reality, you know, kind of gives a nod to the fact that although it looks like it's hanging there for a long time, it's wink wink going to end. It's not going to stay there forever. And that makes sense, because the only consistent thing in life is change. And so you can really see here that your guides are telling you it may look like it's hanging there forever, and it may look like it's going to be painful. It may look like you're going to suffer through this, but you're not. So this is why the most important thing at the moment is to take care of how you feel and to take care of your mental health. Is it a wrong thing to think about different things? You have Sagittarius with the Explorer. Obviously, you're a free thinker. Please continue to think. Perhaps this is the one thing that will take you out of the situation, but it's the how to do it, how to take care of yourself while thinking. Have the discipline to be strong when going into these more tougher areas when you're thinking about things with the Five of Cups. When you're going into areas that feel disappointing, that feel pain, that are shocking with the cracked cups, right? Be mindful when you go to these places that you are strictly going there to think about solutions or to think about extracting information that is important to you and coming out of it again. Or if that's not the case, you don't need to go there, then in that case, be kinder with your thoughts towards yourself, kinder to how you speak to yourself, kinder with how you consider things and how you think about things. Be kind to yourself, be kind to the past, be kind to the future. Don't set it in stone for yourself, because this is not the end of the situation at all, is your message. And in fact, it may look disappointing now, but the Three of Cups is a card of celebration, which means that things will change to the positive in a way that is very favorable for you and in a way that is strong, in a way that you will love it. So let's explore the rest of your cards and see what the rest of the message is. You have the World card. There we go. That's the World card we were talking about. And you can really see that it's temporary. It is going to end. What you're afraid of and you're going through and is causing pain will end. And you have the Nine of Cups, another awesome card. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So what you're really wishing for, if you're thinking, I wish for that, but given the circumstances that I'm in right now, it doesn't seem like it's likely. Well, that's not true. It may appear as such, but it's not really what will actually come down. And you have the Four of Wands. In fact, speaking of what we were just saying, how it's not going to come, that's the way it's not going to come down. The Four of Wands is a card of a step up. It's also a card of celebration. So you can see that your situation will in fact improve and grow. You have the Death card, another card insisting, and I feel like your guides know that you need this insistence. the Death card is a card of transformation. You might feel like things will end with the Death card, but the actual meaning of the Death card in tarot is a transformation, things shifting, and thus confirming the discussion that we had with it may look like it's going to hang there, but in fact, it is actually going to change, because the only consistent in life is change. And you have the Strength card. Along with the growth, you can see that you may be feeling painful now, hurt, in pain, wounded, but that's just temporary. It's something that you need to respect. Take your time to heal, to take care of yourself, to take care of your mind, to take care of your emotions. Take your time and treat yourself gently, because obviously this feels a bit traumatic with the Five of Cups, and reliving this situation or traumatic in terms of what you feel is going to happen. The experience of thinking about what could happen is in itself traumatic. So whatever this is, you're really being guided to take care of yourself. You see the gesture here of, can you see your card? Of the girl caressing the lion. That's the only way you can grow strength. It's not about fighting it. It's about becoming friends with it, nurturing it. And really at this stage, nurturing yourself is the way to strength and fortitude, and to help you come out of this situation gracefully. In terms of reality, you are going to come out of this. I mean, this is going to end. This is going to transform. This is going to not just transform. The Nine of Cups shows that is going to get into the most favorable situation that you are hoping for. In fact, speaking of transformation, there is a step up coming soon. If you decide to be disciplined with your thoughts, maybe it's going to affect the energies around you. Maybe it's going to affect the way you change, you behave, and thus changing maybe your body, or thus changing how people perceive you on the outside, depending on what this is. I can only guess. So being disciplined with your mind, surprisingly, will allow you to soon have this transformation that we're seeing here. And that's why they're in conjunction to each other. Discipline will affect speed. And I keep saying speed. Why am I saying speed? Because of the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. And so discipline will affect speed, causing a huge transformation. And we see you experiencing a step up. So mind and heart chakra is the most important thing you're guided to take care of the moment, because it will affect the energy around you. And that's why we have the two factors of the mind and energy with Sagittarius. I mean, you could have gotten an air sign, but really here this is talking about how you explore things will truly affect the energy and the strength around you. So now let's see a quick question before we end your reading. If you do discipline your thoughts as advised, how is this situation going to transform for you? I feel like it's such an important question for your reading. So you've got the Two of Cups harmony. So nice. And the Page of Pentacles, a solid new page. Oh my God, look at this Page of Pentacles. Do you see? This girl is turning lemons into lemonade. So this is practically saying this difficult situation that you're going through will actually turn to your favor should you have discipline in thoughts in the near future. Isn't this awesome? So basically this is saying this is a situation that looks harsh, but could turn out to be, look at that, but could turn out to be a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. Things will come into harmony through love with the Two of Cups. So through love, things will change from bitter to sweet. And you've got the Two of Wands. I can see the situation changing through your smart decisions and smart plans. And we can see that with Sagittarius. It's like being calm enough to think well and plan meticulously. Like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. In fact, if I take this will turn into that. And so calculating your future steps really well, doing things with love and tranquility and harmony, will shift the situation, will turn a new page where you're turning some difficulty into something delicious. Judgment. You're really being guided to go through with lack of judgment. So shift your judgment from yourself. Where did we see that in a moment? Pulling at the strings of your own heart. So turn your judgment from yourself to what is important. And that is what is the right course of action to take towards the situation. So perhaps the pain here could be related to you blaming yourself maybe for what happened. Feeling ashamed of something, or hating what has happened to you. So turn your shift from that, turn your energy from that, because it will deplete you, to the right course of action. Because the right course of action will shift the situation, and with the Judgment card will help you rise. That's what the card means, is rising from one world to another, transforming again your situation. And so the situation may look to you as scary or bitter or painful, but in reality, it may not be bad at all as you perceive it to be. Your mind at the moment, and taking care of your heart, of course, your mind, using your mind to explore solutions, to explore strong course of action, will really help you transform the situation. And you can see the girl looking through the lemon, slice of lemon. Don't be afraid to look into it. Exactly that. It's like, don't avoid it because you hate it. Look into it and say, right, what am I going to do about this situation now? And you will find right away that making peace with it and finding harmony and planning and taking the right action will help this grow in such a strong way. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading, in today's message that is meant to find you right now. I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to join the Soul Family memberships. You'll find a join button below this video. I've also left a link first thing in the description box to make it easy for you to find. This way you can become a part of the Soul Family memberships. You get a badge next to your name with a white feather whenever you comment down in the comment section or during the live streams, and it's honestly a great way to support me if you can and wish to do so. For those of you who have, I truly want to thank you. Thank you so much for the kind support. You have no idea what a big difference it makes to be able to do what I want to do for you guys, which is free readings nearly every day from my heart to yours. Thank you so much, everyone. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful blue agate. I feel these 2 cards, 1 and 2. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Libra, Leo, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, ooh, this fell as well. So let's take the one up top here. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you guys, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. They are not, however, the official signs of this pile. Okay, so let's pull out, I feel this one, your cards. And today we're taking a look at a message that is meant to reach you right now. Also, this one's moving to the side, so let's take it. Okay, and let's put it right here, whoops, and explore your cards. So first things first, you have the card Cancer with the Caretaker. So the keywords to the sign Cancer are loyalty, emotional debt, sympathetic, moody, tenacious, protective, nurturing, familial ties, hypersensitive, sense of home, and ruler of fourth house. Very nice. Okay. And you have affirm. Believe in yourself. Know your truth. Hold it close to you. So nice. And you have a trine with, of course, the keyword harmony. The other keywords are opportunities, luck, flow, beneficial, reward, synchronicity, good vibes, ease, positivity, supportive, expansive, overindulgent, and complacent. Okay, such a nice card to have for sure. You have the heart chakra with trickery. You also have the third eye chakra, yes, with forgiveness. We can definitely fit this one here. You have victuals, it's how it's pronounced, victuals with sustenance, sharing, and sustainability. And you have Scorpion. It's interesting. The exact same two cards popped up in pile number one. And so if you're drawn to pile number one, I highly recommend it. Here you have the keywords danger, accident, and subterfuge. Right. Okay, so nice. Let's now pull out your tarot cards and get an understanding of what message is meant to reach you right now. I feel this one so good. Whoa, okay. So I'm going to take that. All right, and this one as well. That one. This one. Why not these two as well? This one and that one, as well as this one and this one. All right, these two as well. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the World card, so nice. Okay. You have the Ace of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. Oh, that's an extra card in this deck. Well, I'll just keep it to the side. Right, you have the Two of Cups. The Sun card. And you have the Moon card. Can we place anything right next to it? No, I don't think so. Right, let's stop here for a moment. Take a look at the energies and see what's going on here. There's so much for sure in your reading. I love how there's a similar gesture here as this Affirm card. So I'm seeing something very interesting, given that one of your main cards here is harmony. I see that there is an end to something vicious or something scary, something that felt like dangerous in your life. And although you cannot see it now with the Two of Swords, things are about to change in a split of a second. And I'll tell you how I'm seeing that now in a moment. But I want to explain where I got the idea of you may not be seeing it. Obviously, with the Two of Swords, if you take a look at the traditional Two of Swords, they have their eyes closed. And it's a card more of having faith than it is the mind. It's like, stop at this point analyzing logically what you think may happen. At this point, you're being advised and guided to just have faith. Things are about to change over night and day, and you can see it with the Moon card and the Sun card. Their story here at night was one thing, and it's totally a different thing in the morning. You can see a lot of positivity, a lot of fun, a lot of happiness, a lot of laughter. Whereas in the night, the figure here is cautious, trying to go by. Things look very industrial and almost harsh. So you are being guided for now to have faith, because up ahead things are going to change in a drastic way. Over a split of a second, you will see the things that you have been working hard towards are going to bear fruit. The Seven of Pentacles here is depicting people in the stock market. They've been patient, they've been taking notes, they've been good observers, they've had good communication. It's their work. What I'm trying to say is someone here or some people here in a split of a second really made it. And yeah, the charts are going up. And someone's receiving a phone call getting, hey, congratulations, this just worked, and celebration everywhere is happening. So the way this is going to work for you, where something is changing over a split of a second, it may be due to something changing that will affect many people, because you can see it here with the World card. Many people are finding harmony and are receiving this great news. And you are going to be one of the lucky ones who will benefit from this news or this good event that is happening. So much so that I see your guides saying that you will feel so taken care of, especially with the rituals here. You will feel like it's so abundant and so good, that you will really feel nurtured and well taken care of, and really happy to all of a sudden have all of these blessings that you will have once this news hits the ground, is what I've heard, once the news hits the ground. So such good news. Let's take a look at and I have another message here that I just noticed as well, but in due time. Let's take a look at the rest of your cards. So you have the King of Cups. Obviously, you're indulging in this. You're really happy. You're feeling fulfilled and stable and balanced. You're enjoying this. You will be enjoying this. And you have the Page of Cups. Perhaps this will allow you to pursue now the things that you love and enjoy in life. It will allow you to, I heard, get back. So maybe some of you are getting back to things that they love, or it will allow you to work in the things that you love or become the things that you love. So all of the cups here really shows that you very shortly will be enjoying your life, and you will be enjoying doing things and having beautiful experiences in life. You have the Six of Cups, such a sweet Six of Cups. Just like children, I feel like your guides are saying the idea of children here. it will be so good. You will feel so taken care of that you will almost feel worryless. So much so as a child. Carefree is the exact keyword I'm feeling. Things will get into such harmony and it's going to be so good for you that you will not have to worry about anything really much anymore. You will feel carefree in the world, doing the things that you love. It's almost like this is your time, my dear pile number 2. This is the time where you get to enjoy life and get to do what you want, to just spend it the way you want to enjoy it. That's so nice to see for you, my dear pile number 2. You have the Page of Pentacles, so the main card popped up. Another page. I see you now starting new projects. Now, projects, they don't have to be work projects. They seem to be, they could be, don't get me wrong. If that resonates with you, then please take it how it resonates. But I feel here with the Page of Pentacles, you're taking on projects that you care about. Projects that will make you feel like you want to run towards it. I'm kind of getting the idea of doing projects that you would do, whether like if you had all of the money in the world and you're taking good care of and everything, that question of what would you do, that's the kind of thing I'm seeing here. So again, I'm like referencing work as an example, but it does not have to be work at all. I'm truly getting the essence of you taking on projects that you deeply care about and that means something to you. You have the Three of Cups. I love your energy, pile number 2. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. See? I see you holding a map. I see you going in different places, meeting different people. And again, with the van, I believe it's called, I feel like you're not in a specific place. I feel like you're so free that you're visiting different places up next in your life. Like you're really fulfilled here. You're meeting different people, vagabond, in a great way. Free spirit. It seems like you will be given so much, whether this is financial abundance or liberty or I don't know, but you will be so fulfilled so soon that you will have that freedom and carefree energy to you that allows you to do whatever you want in life. Whatever ideas, whatever things that you deeply care about, you're like, okay, now I'm free. I can now do whatever I want. I'm taken care of and I get to do whatever I want in life, meet the people I want. And that's it. You're meeting a lot of people. You might even be with the Two of Cups meeting a special one here. For some of you, you're getting to meet a lot of different people that you will enjoy your time with. You will be fulfilled with experiences up next. It's so fulfilling. And I get back to this card, but something keeps telling me wait and check the cards. So you have the Emperor. Wow. And look at that. Non-stop. Nothing can stop you now. Emperor seems to be like an idea that you are the boss of your own world. Nothing now is in charge of you. Money is not in control of you. Health is not in control of you. A job is not in control of you. Nothing, really. Nothing is tying you down. You are your own boss. And in that phase of your life, you get to do whatever you want. So cool. And you have the Magician. Wow. This magician reminds me of someone who, who's got that swag. Someone who has that I got it attitude, You feel like this person is the kind of person who says, get out of the way. I know how to do this, right? Or it's like, why did you tell him this? You could have told him that. Let me handle this kind of person. And also has that idea of nothing, has that swag of nobody's in control of me. No one can tell me what to do. I have that strength and confidence to do what I want. That's what I'm picking up here, especially with the magician. I feel like you're going to create magic in your world and maybe even to the world. I don't know. Maybe you're traveling the world. I'm not sure. Some of you are. So you're bringing magic to the world. You're doing something, things that you care about. And I feel like people looking at you from the outside will go, oh, look, this person is so professional, looks educated, and looks like they have a strong character, but at the same time is not afraid to break the rules. I don't think you're going to be breaking any rules. You seem like, you're just going about doing the things that you care about. But you will seem to others that you're someone who has their own set of values and beliefs and rules, and that's what they're sticking to. And they're not afraid of anyone. They're like someone who can do and transform and create what they want. And I feel like it's going to feel very admirable of how you seem to be someone who cannot be stopped. Ooh, look at the Hanged Man here. Like, I think in the next phase of your life, you're going to be embarking on interesting experiences. But perhaps this is where the be careful vibes. Like, you're going to be doing almost things that will seem crazy to others, not to you. And you seem to be such a free-spirited person, with a strong heart, and mind you, with the third eye, strong vision. Someone who has like a strong vision, knows what they want to do, nothing can get in their way, and they're going there to get it comfortably as well. And that's driving a lot of blessings in your life. But I have this feeling with the Hanged Man that you're being guided to be careful, because here you've got trickery, and of course the trine is overindulgence sometimes. So I remember when reading this card, it was about, I think, the dragon tricking the squirrel, taking their acorns, but winds up losing something so big because they wanted more. In fact, let me read it to you, because this is going to be one of your strongest messages here. So, trickery. Kelly, the green dragon. The temper is as guilty as the thief. The temper is as guilty as the thief. So it says, the legend. Kelly, the green dragon, has one jumbo-sized acorn to him. Through winter, Squirrel spies the huge acorn and decides he just has to have it. Also, it was the acorn. To win the forest's annual acorn contest. To tempt Kelly, he fills a basket with rocks and scatters the tiny acorns he has collected on top. Kelly feels the weight of the basket and steals it, allowing Squirrel to grab the single acorn. But they both lose. Kelly now has less food, and Squirrel is disqualified from the contest for cheating. So the inspiration is, during trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if assistance does not come from the place you expect. Very interesting. I'm actually seeing so many messages with this. So first of all, your guidance here is, don't go to the extreme. Don't overindulge in these awesome experiences. Like, please go out there, have fun, enjoy your life, create the things from the heart, but with some sense of when to stop, when to flow, and when to stop. With some sense of like not taking extreme risks, for example. With some sense of not choosing little highs for long-term lows, you know? And so your guidance here is two things. Your life is about to change, but they also want to remind you of another important thing to keep in your other ear. Like, you have 2 ears. They're giving you 2 earrings, one to wear in each ear. The first earring to remember will benefit you in that time that you are in now, that you are about to have your whole life changing. So although you cannot see it now, keep that earring in your ear, reminding you of the first message that you're meant to hear. Things will change over a night and day for you. And it's going to be crazy. It will allow you to have ultimate freedom. And you are going to be part of the lucky ones, one of the diverse many who will benefit from this awesome change. But at the same time, keep that other earring in your other ear to remind you that when times get so good and you overindulge, remember to know when to stop. And there's nothing wrong with exploring and going after the things you enjoy and love in life. Please go and do that. That's an awesome experience to have. That is ultimate freedom. That is the right thing. But always be balanced. Remember the unity of the yin and the yang. While you are having fun and going out to explore and to create all the things that you are going to desire in life, remember not to overindulge by risking something important to you. Is it risking your health? Is it risking your freedom, the very gift that has been given to you? Are you risking the wealth that is allowing you to do the things that you want? Are you risking an important connection? What are you risking is an important question to keep in mind and in your ear when indulging or overindulging into an all-time high. Is this all-time high good for you and everyone? Will bring harmony? Yes, go for it. Is this overindulgent? Has a price tag with it that is very hard to pay in your future? If that is the case, you're being guided to maybe rethink and to enjoy everything that you have. They're there for you to enjoy, but to be mindful of your future as well. Wow, my dear pile number 2, this is like soak it all up. Love it, enjoy it, it's yours. But remember the first earring. Things are about to change for you. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to join the Soul Family memberships. You'll find a join button right below this video. I also left a link first thing in the description box to make it easy for you to find it. This way you become a member of the Soul Family memberships. As I just said, you get a badge with a white feather every time you comment down in the comment section and also in the live streams. And it's also a great way to support me if you can and wish to do so. For those of you who have, I want to thank you so much for your kindness, for your great support, because it makes a big difference to help me out to be able to do what I do for you guys every day from my heart to yours. Thank you so much, everyone. Wishing you the best of luck in this awesome stage of your life. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Oh, this is sliding out. Let's take it. Your crystal is the beautiful Bloodstone. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Gemini, Aquarius, and Aries. Oh, this one's standing out. Let's take it. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you guys, please don't worry about it. Remember, it's a general reading, a way for others to pick their piles as well. And they are not the official signs of this pile. Okay, so let's put them to the side, create space, and pull out the last oracle card. And today we're taking a look at a message that is meant to reach you right now. Okay, so let's get straight into it and see what your cards are. So you have gather. Look at the arms here, gathering everything. And the card says, feeling scattered? Take inventory of your thoughts and feelings. See them all in one place. Notice any patterns or connections? Very interesting. Okay. You have the 9th house with learning. The other keywords are philosophy, publishing, writing, discovery, law, exploring, travel, ethics, foreign countries, religion, higher education, spirituality, and wisdom. Okay. You have the root chakra with perfection. Oh, look at that. Speech. I know it's the root chakra, but I'm reminded with the light coming out of the mouth. Also a lot of blues and learning. Maybe some of you are learning a new language. Very specific, but I am seeing it here. Good luck with that. You also have the sacral chakra with guilt. Okay. I guess I'm gonna wait until I see the rest of your cards. You have the helm, right? Navigation, control, journey. Okay, so let's now pull out your tarot cards and get more information about what message is meant to reach you right now. What message is meant to reach you? Let's take this one right now. Finally, this one. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have the Judgment card with the Liberation. Oh, love that for you. Okay. You have the Death card. The Fool card. The 7 of Wands. Ah, there you go, your Page of Pentacles. Right, the Devil card with the Pans. The High Priestess. Wow, okay. One more and we pause for a while. 10 of Pentacles, love this for you. And you have the King of Waters. And look at the King of Waters learning, the King of Cups. So I really feel like some of you must be learning something. It doesn't have to be a new language. Maybe you are learning a new skill or learning how to navigate a situation in your life. I really feel that you're learning something. Look at the library with all of the books here and the Priestess. And it seems like something is holding you hostage or something is keeping you stuck from you doing what you want to do or reaching the stage that you want to reach, although you're working hard. So although you are working hard towards learning, your inner child is learning, you really still feel like you're carrying a lot and nothing is happening. Yeah, I feel here that you're really trying. But the one thing that is standing in your way to take control of this situation, like feel like, hey, I got this, I can work it to my favor, is that of a limiting belief with the devil card here, because if you look at the figures here, they think they have to obey perhaps these two figures. But really, they are the ones in control of this whole situation, if you think about it. If they let go of what they're carrying, these two figures are going to fall. They're not like holy or anything. It's not like they have wings to fly. And it seems like the real people who are in control of this situation are these two. So you can see that there is a limiting belief. And I see that although you are being challenged with the Seven of Wands, you feel like there's so much standing in your way to learn and grasp what it is that you're trying to learn. You are at a high advantage with the Seven of Wands. You've got a great advantage that can transform your whole situation. And one of the things that is standing, like the biggest thing standing in your way to take the helm and make this happen with the advantages that you have, is a limiting belief staring you right in the eye. You change that limiting belief, this whole situation changes, and you finally find great improvement with the Judgment card. You know, the Judgment card is a major arcana. It's not like a small upgrade. The Judgment card is like a raise from one world to another, like an awakening, a total change to the situation, a total rise. And you can see with the Fool card here, your new beginning is up there. It's not even down there. You can see that it's a whole new level. And you can also see with the Page of Pentacles that a new page is about to give birth to you. Like there's a new page. Things are happening. Maybe you're not seeing it. Maybe you're seeing like things grow here and there, improvements here or there, but you didn't hold in your hands the results you're looking for. And perhaps you've been patient for many, many months or many, many years. And so here I see that your guidance is the first thing to be able to make a change is to drop the limiting belief. And the second thing is to look closer. Because if you look at the synchronicity, or if you notice the patterns, you will be able to realize what's not going right. Like if you, for example, are learning a new language, as these two cards suggest, for example, then you'll notice that perhaps it's the same verb that you have trouble with every time, or it's the same like timing, like past tense or future, or it's the same word, or it's the same group of something. So if you notice the pattern of what's not going right for you, you'll be able to adjust it for yourself and see a great rise to the situation. So I really feel like this is your guidance here. The High Priestess shows that you're highly capable, highly intuitive, very smart, and it's no big deal for you. Perhaps that's your huge advantage there. You're more capable than you think. There's no question about that. And to manifest with the Ten of Pentacles what you want, and maybe even more. Yeah, I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is saying Ten of Pentacles in conjunction to the King of Wands is definitely manifestation. You'll be manifesting what you want, and what you're not realizing is that you'll be manifesting more than the little things that you want and see as really a high dream. Your potential is high. And if you sit down and look at the patterns, you'll be able to hold the helm in your hands and have control over the helm. You'll be able to navigate it in the direction that you want. So write it down, jot down the sort of trouble that you have with whatever it is that you're learning. Like, I usually fall with this. That usually goes wrong. That usually happens to me. And notice the pattern. You finding a solution to this pattern or rectifying it will be the key to finally liberating yourself from the agony of having to go through the usual challenges that you go through when you're working through whatever this learning is. Pen and paper is your key now to help you make this rise. And look, with the pregnancy in this card, it looks like you're about to make it. Like you've gone so far, there's only a little bit left. And perhaps the rectification will be happening through the noticing of patterns. So you have, wow, look at that, the Tower card. And the Four of Swords. Nice. This is actually saying something else. More. This is saying, just like learning, this is awesome. This is just like learning. Sometimes as we're learning, the most efficient thing in learning is resting. You can see here through the rest, a whole tree is created. And you can see major changes. Also, this reminds me of neurological pathways in the mind. So sometimes you need to rest and to just let it go and take a break, and then you come back to it and it starts working well. And that's one of your key aspects here as well. When you feel overwhelmed, just let it be on the side. Take a break. Your brain will form new pathways, will make much more sense of it, so that when you do go back and try it out, you will be surprised at how it just clicks, how it just works. And that's true with everything, with driving, learning a new skill. Oh, and even exercising. When you're exercising, you also need a break, right? You give time for your muscles to heal and grow, so that when you do try it the next time, you do it in a much easier way. So I feel like your guidance here is break the limiting beliefs, find the patterns, try things out again, and then if they don't work, just give it a break. Your brain is now processing the understanding of the new patterns and the feedback of what you've done. Sometimes you won't totally, fully understand it at a conscious level. Remember, you do have an unconscious mind as well. And that also plays a big role. So you understand the patterns through the conscious mind, try it out, and allow time for your unconscious mind to put it together. During that time, you will find with the rainbow that there is a spectrum of so many things connecting and appearing clearly that only you will understand as you pause. It's like light. When you put a prism and you see the different beautiful shades, you understand more about light. It's the same thing. When you take a break, you allow your brain to let it sink in, and you come back and you'll be able to see it from different perspectives the next time you try it out. So you've allowed your brain to understand the pattern, what was wrong, you try it out. The feedback allows you to go at it the next time as an expert. In fact, I remember your card was the Acolyte of Earth. An acolyte is a person, especially in Wicca, who learns from an adept. So you're a student, you're depicted as a how did I miss that? Exactly, you're being depicted as a student here. Exactly. And you're being guided to learn from experience. A pause, patterns and pauses will be your fine-tuning to breaking out of that final cycle. You're no longer the beginner that you used to be, where it was word for word or action for action, like I do this, this happens. It's more of that level of refinement. And that level only comes through intricate experiences. So yeah, notice the patterns, think about the solution, try it out, and then take a break when you're overwhelmed. All right? You also have the universe. Wow, that's the world card. This shall end soon. And you'll find yourself embarking on this new journey of being able to navigate it like an expert. And you have the Two of Cups. You'll be able to finally navigate it in harmony. And you can see now the water is perhaps turbulent. It's making it so hard for you to navigate through it. Now with the Two of Cups, very soon you'll feel like you got this, and you'll feel like whether the waters are turbulent or not, you are able to deal with it. It won't matter what's on the outside. You'll become this expert navigator who knows when to slow down, when to go fast, when to make a turn, when to take a bump and then make a turn. You know what I mean? You'll really be able to handle this. And thus, it won't matter what happens outside anymore. And that's confidence. Confidence is not like knowing that things will be okay all the time, because they're not okay all the time. Confidence is knowing that you will be okay when things don't turn out okay. And that's an okay thing for you. You know what to do. You feel like you're not taking it so hard, and you're able to handle it. That's when you start feeling like you got that level of expertise, which you are definitely like on the verge of reaching it. My dear pile number 3. You have the Three of Wands, the Empress. So nice. It's nice that the Empress is on top of this specific Page of Pentacles that is pregnant. So you have the Five of Pentacles. Can you see the treasure down there? This person is not seeing it yet with the Five of Pentacles. They feel the lack. And they are frustrated. They feel like they have to rely on specific things. And they don't want to anymore. They're tired. And they're right under their feet is the treasure. In fact, the Empress is a card of abundance. It's right there. You're nearly there. You have the Ten of Wands, an end of a difficult cycle, of a heavy, difficult cycle. And you've got the Five of Wands. I'm so tempted to read what the guidebook has about the Five of Wands. What poem do we have there? Five of Wands. So, strife. Fundamentally, I disagree to anything that you decree. Whatever you say, it isn't for me. Only in my beliefs can we be free. Oh, so cool. Let me write that down for you. I feel such nonchalant energy coming from this Five of Wands. And I also sense that it's talking about your beliefs. Fundamentally, I disagree to anything that you decree. Whatever you say, it isn't for me. Only in my beliefs can we be free. And so this is talking about how you can set yourself free and reach that stage when you drop that limiting belief. Whatever it tells you, refuse it. This thought is the pattern that will allow you to grow and move even higher than the stage that you are expecting. And that is the one thing standing in your way. You feel like you can't reach there when it's right under your feet, like literally in this card. And there is so much abundance of whatever that is that you're looking for that's right around the corner. Three of Wands on the Fool card really says that you're really ready. You're about to begin this new journey. And you're about to drop all of this heaviness. You're there, but you can't see it. So give that little time left. Like if you were pregnant, you would be nearly 9 months pregnant. It's that type of nearly ready. You're nearly ready. So go through that last degree of refinement through what we've discussed in the reading, but most importantly, through dropping the limiting beliefs. Whatever it's saying to you, don't take it. Refuse it, because you're nearly there. And that process of refinement, it's frustrating for everyone. You know, you're nearly there, my dear pile number 3. I would say take heed the notes from your guides in this reading of collecting the patterns, trying it out for yourself, and then giving yourself a break for things to form in your mind. And before you know it, it's just going to be working out. I feel like you're really being guided through and through, and you kind of know what to do, but maybe in these special areas it's where it's confusing you. Give it its time, and with patience it will just unknot for you. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading as your message that is meant to reach you right now. I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please do consider joining the memberships when you click on the join button below this video. I also left a link first thing in the description box to make it easy for you to find. You become a member of the Soul Family memberships. You get a badge next to your name with a white feather every time you comment in the comment section and during the live streams. And it's honestly a good way to support me. For those of you who decided to support me, thank you so much. You have no idea what a big difference it makes. I feel like I want to thank you every day for supporting me and being able to do what I do, which is my desire to be able to do free readings nearly every single day for you guys, from my heart to yours. Thank you so much, guys, for all the type of support that you give me. Sending you so much love, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful Mookaite Jasper. I really feel this one, so I'm going to take it. And if you picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Scorpio, Cancer, oh, this one as well. Scorpio, Cancer, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you guys, please don't worry about it. They are not the official signs for this pile. Well, looks like you've got 2. But they are a way for others to pick their piles as well. And today we're taking a look at a message that is meant to reach you right now. Okay, can't get straight into it. Let's take a look at your oracle cards first. So you have Pluto with renewal. The keywords are evolution, transformation, of course Scorpio, beginnings, endings, rebirth, turbulence, destruction, hidden power, core truths, intensity, highs and lows. This is like powerful energy. I sense great renewal happening in your life. Let's take this one. This is the root chakra with discovery. Oh, love this for you. I feel like the new renewal is happening through something that you're discovering, but too early. I'm gonna wait. You have the third eye chakra with recovery. Reminds me of the keyword discovery still, but okay. You have the throat chakra with bittersweet. You have play. Playful energy can free your mind and heart to explore and discover amazing new things. It's interesting, this discovery energy that you have throughout the reading. Very curious now. Question. Time to ask some questions. Why? Why not? Let's complicate and expand. Okay. You've got the chalice with revelry, intoxication, generosity. Speaking of revelry, we can already hear the birds chirping. I hope you can hear them. So let's see what this is about. It looks like a huge party here or something. So let's see what your message is. What message is meant to reach you right now, my dear pile number 4? What message is meant to reach you right now? Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. Wow, we did see, yes, ending and beginnings. So your reading is beginning with the Death card. Some huge transformation is on the doors. Right. You have the King of Pentacles. The King of Wands, the main card of the reading today. The Strength card. The Star card. And the Knight of Pentacles. Let's stop there for a moment and take a look at the energy that we're seeing. So obviously, as mentioned, there is a huge transformation going on in your life. With the death, some things are ending, and I see that these things, what's ending here is some old rough energy. You can see it with the blood flow in the river. You've gone through like difficulties. Some of you, it may have even been physical difficulties, and you're now waking up. But not necessarily. It could really be the ending of an old, tiresome chapter of your life. I feel with the destruction of Pluto that it's ending in all ways. Like, I feel like nothing is going to be left from it. A whole new chapter where the past is in the past. Like a window shattering, giving you access to the outside world, where you smell the fresh energy for the first time and go, oh, that smells so good. And suddenly you look out and like there is no limit. You can run as long as you want to go. And so your options and what you can do is limitless with the King of Pentacles in conjunction to the King of Wands, in conjunction to the Strength and the Star card. Like the sky is the limit here. You will have in this new chapter the resources and the power and the strength to achieve everything that you want. I feel like you've gone through a lot of healing. I feel like you've now sprung back up. That is also the Holy Grail. Again, I kind of feel the idea of a new birth. Also, revival, renewal. It almost reminds me of stem cells. Like you've grown stronger, obviously. You've healed and you're fresh. It's like fresh new energy, a fresh new you. That's why you have a birthday cake. It's like happy birthday to you. Pile number 4. It's your fresh new beginning. You've grown. In fact, you've outgrown your old life. So much so that you're emerging into a new one. Oh, this feels so good. It is so vast, this new life that you're getting into. And the options are so limitless that you're being depicted here as going, why? Why not? You know, you can do everything that you want to do in your life. There are no limitations now, as you can see. All is open. You've got, like we said, the key. You've got the resources, you've got the power, you've got the strength, mental, physical, emotional, to take you and help you wonder where you want to go. You have the tools and the fundamentals needed to embark on your new journey, because that is the Chariot. You're ready to begin. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles and the key to recovery, the bittersweet. We'll explore now more as we take a look at the rest of your cards. But with play, you can really see that it's time for fun. Now it's time for exploration. You can let your mind free to imagine what it is that you want to do. It's like you have everything. What do you want to do, my dear pile number 4? And you go, I always wanted to go to Monaco. Don't know why I heard that in my mind. I always wanted to try this experience. I always wanted to do this. I always wanted to do that. And you're like out there, free, going, why not? Let me try this. Let me try that. So let's explore more. I feel like there was another pile that was similar to this energy. Was it the last pile 3 or pile 2? I think it was pile 3. Anyways, so you have the Queen of Pentacles. No, it wasn't pile 3. It was pile 2, I think. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Wow, the court cards. Unbelievable. Oh my. You have the Magician. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Tower card. Your life is changing. You're being pushed out of your old life and into the new life. Almost in a very surprising way. Actually, that type of energy I saw in the last couple of days for you guys. It's so amazing how when things change astrologically, I start picking it up in tarot cards. I almost always pick it up in tarot cards before I know what's going on astrologically. So you can see here that there's a sudden change in your life, sudden renewal. And here, that's the background of the Nine of Swords, and that's the Nine of Pentacles. You're going from extreme sadness, anxiety, worry, to being extremely fulfilled with the Nine of Pentacles. In fact, the Magician here again, and the High Priestess. Both energies are like surprise. You're in a liminal time where you're moving from one world into surprise. A new world that you would never have thought you would get into. Like this birthday is a new you, new life, new world. I think you will remember this date, whatever it shall be, for the rest of your life. So let's explore. Also, you've got all these yods, which in Hebrew means the hand of God. So I feel like this change is like happening astrologically for you. It's not like something you're doing, it's happening for you. And it's giving you the power to do whatever it is that you want. And that transformation is a transformation that you love, because look, this is the love and angel in both cards. So it's a huge transformation that you will absolutely love. And it's like discovery, surprise. You know, you'll discover that you're in a new world. You've got the key to open the door. I imagined it as windows shuttering and you're out and free. But here, it's being depicted as you having the key, the golden key, to open that golden opportunity, and you're set free. Goodbye, old world. For real, goodbye everything. I mean, of course, you're allowed to take what you want with it if you do. But it seems to me like you're genuinely just leaving the past to the past. And You're opening a new door, marveling at the beauty outside. And there's the idea of huge celebration, revelry. You've got this birthday celebration. We see the birds chirping. There's huge, like, soul celebration almost, where you're like, oh, I can't believe my new life. And I'm so excited about this new life for you, my dear pile number 4. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles, it seems like you've waited so long to see your dreams come true. And I'm so curious to see for you, if I'm allowed, what dreams... Okay, so we ask, what am I allowed to see for you as the dreams coming true for you? At least the ones that are happening right away with the Knight of Pentacles, because it seems like there's a long ride, my dear pile number 4, and that's just only the beginning. That's the idea I'm picking up with the Knight of Pentacles in the Chariot. It's like you've got a long way to go. We're exploring just the beginning of this inundation of blessings pouring into your life. So nice. I love readings like this for you guys. So, what am I allowed to see for you guys now as the energy of this new beginning, please? Ace of Wands, solid new beginning that you will love. The Moon. And you've got the figure from the Lover's card. Oh, maybe also a new emotional beginning as well for some of you, or maybe all of you. Wow, Judgment card. You can see again, I have the idea that you're waking up to a new world, but we do have the Devil here appearing twice, so we want to check that out. You know, the Devil isn't always a bad thing at all. Sometimes it talks about our desires, walking into the path of our desires. Sometimes our desires tempt us, and sometimes it's part of our spiritual path, and we get to enjoy what we want, right? So it's not always bad. It's how we proceed with our desires. So the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands. And you've got the Sun figure from the Page of Wands. You can see it's a new day, a new you, a new birth of a new world, and a new page that you'll be so passionate about. This is a time where you're going to be getting so many things that with the Seven of Swords, you'll almost feel like, is it right for me to take all of these things? Like, am I doing something wrong? Is something wrong going to happen and then nothing happens? Is it like greedy to take all of these things? And it's like, no, it's part of your path. You can take all of these things. Is it right to enjoy everything that I desire like that? Yes, it is right for you to enjoy the blessings that are poured into your cup. So go ahead and enjoy it, my dear pile number 4. I feel like you're getting a fairly bigger share than anything you have known, really, or anyone you have known. I feel like you will have everything. You know, like we saw in the beginning, the resources, the power, the strength to make all of your dreams come true. This is gonna be awesome. And you're waking up. So the way it's gonna happen is a new solid beginning where you wake up in wonderment and go, oh, look at that world I'm exploring. It's in alignment to what I love. And look, the Yods again. Remember when we just talked about the Yods and the Tower card? The hands of God. Suddenly a big surprise happens that shooks up your whole world. And it's divine with the Hierophant hat here. And you can see it in the moon. Again, this waking up to this new reality is like through the hands of God or the universe, whatever you believe in. Divinely guided. Given to you to fully enjoy. Perhaps perhaps it is part of your path to live, and you questioning it is like, can that happen? Yes, that can happen. And it's part of your soul journey, I believe. And it's a time for you to enjoy generously. So much so where you ask yourself constantly, why not? No restrictions there, nothing. It's towards my desires. Everything's working out, it's good, no harm. Let's go. And I believe this is happening due to a huge evolution process that you've gone through, a huge transformation. This feels a lot like 12th house, North Node energy. You've been through such lows. Now it's time for such highs. You've seen the intensity in that. Now you're balancing it. Yin and yang, right? Now you're balancing it with such highs. And that's just right. And you're not getting that in the next life. Who knows what will happen in the next life? Maybe that's your last experience. But you're experiencing it now is what I'm trying to say. You're getting that balance now. And look at the heart everywhere. It's like you're getting everything that your heart desires. It's a time where you're just gonna enjoy the blessings of what the earth has to give you and what life has to give you. It's gonna feel bittersweet as you say goodbye to the past. I feel like you're not gonna be connected, death. You're not gonna be connected to that past life anymore, that old life anymore. You're disconnecting fully from it. And you are enjoying a totally new life. Let's ask, how are you going to disconnect like that from your old life? How are you disconnecting? Just notice something. This is in the moon card. Look at that. Right there. So I feel like this is definitely talking about, with the inundation of blessings, there's so much more that you do not see coming. That's a strong message in your reading all over, throughout. There's so much more that you don't even know is coming. So maybe that's part of the answer of how is this happening? How are you going to be disconnected from your old life? Perhaps it's part of that surprise. But let's see what your cards say. Whoa, King of Cups, you got the Devil sitting right there. Two of Pentacles. I feel like it's not right for you to know that piece of information now. It's like restricted from you to know. Perhaps it may change course, or it may take you back, because you could easily be attached to these desires. And so going back to that attachment energy perhaps, and so might like change the course of things. So we're not allowed to know how this all is going to happen, right? So we've got 4 more cards. Let's check them out. You have the Knight of Cups. Since we're not supposed to know, let's now move on from... Whoa, look at that. Okay, I think you're meant to see the light aspect here. The Knight of Cups with the Hermit. You have the Fool. And the keys right there. Do you see? Wow. You have the Page of Cups with the Temperance. And you have the 7 of Swords in the background of the page, the 7 of Cups. So the inundation, I mean, is all over your reading. Being like spoiled, but in a good way, with huge amounts of blessings in your life. And soon, with this new beginning, with the Fool card, you will be embarking on a new journey that you will have the keys to begin. And you can see here the Jed stick, is it called stick? Of the Hierophant. And the jet in ancient Egyptian is the backbone. So I really feel like you will be greatly supported in this new journey by your spiritual team, by your new growth, by everything, as we saw up there from the very beginning. You'll be supported with everything to allow you to have the key to enjoy your life, to do what it is that you want. Perhaps it's part of what you're meant to experience in this lifetime. And you can see with the Seven of Swords here, you've got the Arthur sword. It's almost like, I want to say, one of the very few people, or at least for your life, at least the way you're going to experience your life, maybe you're going to be the only person who will be able to experience it like that. And so with the Seven of Swords, that holds a lot of responsibilities that you want to remember. I'll check what responsibilities you are being guided to notice here, but I do see that you will be holding a lot of responsibilities with that type of blessing. So you want to be mindful with that, because it seems like you'll be the only one who can experience whatever it is that you're going to experience. And I feel like you're moving vessels. Look at that, from vessel that's not working to another. There's a great idea about health, healing health as well. I feel like you're healing mentally, physically, emotionally. Like there's a whole renewal process going on. It's like, look, all these circles around your body. Like you're really healing. Yeah, root chakra energy. You're really healing your body. And you'll feel like your body is so strong now that it's almost like you've been given a new body. Maybe this is like cell regeneration, this new vessel that we're seeing. Maybe this is like cell regeneration. Where you're glowing and feeling strong. And you are poised also with the Temperance angel here. You're poised. You've been illuminated. And you followed your guidance. And just the way you followed your guidance, you'll be able to see more to come in due time. Okay, so are we allowed to view timing for that? Let's check. That's a Four of Cups. If you're watching this now, perhaps this is April. Look at the bells ringing with the Ace of Cups, and the W instantly reminds me of wow. Marveling at the window that is about to open, showing you a totally different reality. I feel like this new beginning will help you feel at ease and finally rest. It's like that new chapter of resting in your life, because that's the background of the Four of Swords. And also the Four of Cups has an element of surprise, like you're not expecting something that you are getting. And there is the cup, an inundation of blessings happening to you, perhaps in April. And my dear pile number 4, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I'm sending you so much love, so excited for you, for this awesome new beginning, wishing you so many blessings your way. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please do consider joining the memberships. You'll find a join button right below this video. You'll also find it first thing in the description box. I left it there to make it easy for you to find. This way you become a part of the Soul Family memberships, and it's honestly a great way to support me. For those of you who can and decided to do so, thank you so much for this kind support. It does make a huge difference in being able to do what I do every day, which is bring free readings every single day, nearly every single day for you guys. It's something that I enjoy from my heart to yours. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Sending you so much love again. And my dear pile number 4, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.